give you one chance to surrender. Surrender to your death. Sometimes the prey turns and nips us. It is a small thing.
Nice, I got a treasure map. Okay, so that's just a random cave. Don't care about it. Let's go turn this back in.
My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians. I wasn't exactly expecting you to succeed. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye. Huh, and you're worried I won't... I hope I haven't suit your... I never said it was gone.
Okay, let's go find the petitioning stone. It's down here.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still cannot gather one thing. Why have you come?
I've come to negotiate on behalf of the Dominion.
Again, not what I expected. I think I've heard of this old merry Dominion, but I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others.
You would only be alienated from our common enemies.
Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak, so I might better understand.
Alright, how do I do that?
Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind us. Touch that stone pillar and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy so that I might see its true nature.
Do I get assistance?
I am pleased to be able to lend you strength to face this enemy from your past.
Okay. Now what do I do? I go over there to defeat something. Sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Strike us down. The veiled heritance will always rise
Okay, well then I guess we go talk to him again.
Zazi is finished with this village.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? And those like him, They may not all share his darkness. You should have me call these people enemies, though.
Yes, they are known as the Veiled Heritants.
The Veiled Heritants. Yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy.
Who's this person you're talking
She's
about?
one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to capture one of her memories. Touch the petition stone again, and I will share it with you.
Okay.
We have much need of someone like you, Aranias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the Valenwood that will require your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
An opportunity has arisen to strike a devastating blow to the Dominion, to divide the Bosma.
The Bosma in Greenshade claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosma mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estrie, you can count on me.
As you've just seen, the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Heritants. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. I will have more insight soon, though. Even now, Aranias is on her way to my throne.
But she's coming with Ander to destroy you.
So she believes. But there may be a greater truth to her purpose here. You may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you.
Interesting.
Like the branches of a Gratoke, I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest.
Where do I need to go?
You must eventually come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should seek out the spinner, Marrowan. He can tell us how this story began and where it should end.
Will you be safe?
Yes. Traveling through Valenwood is a funny thing. It may take them many days to find the path to my throne. You have all the time you need. Find the spinner's cottage and speak to Marrowan. Safe journeys, my friend.
Okay. And I have to talk to Marrowan, who's over there. I have to get this book. Hazazi, are you having a bad day, buddy? Probably. Book. And I need this way shrine. Guess we need to talk over there. Let's go over there. Hello, tigers. I'm not gonna get up there this way. Hey, skeevies. This is a pretty place.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't make it. I've already begun Aranias' story.
The Wilder King told me to find you.
Yes, of course. I have been waiting for you for some time. The story needs you to play a part in the present and in the past. You certainly took your time about things. Not your fault, I understand, not your fault. We may yet get this right.
What are you talking about?
Inside the story. You must also enter the story in order to help her.
Okay.
Aranias wants to see the Wilder King. I'm his gatekeeper. To see him, you ask me nicely, and then I tell you a story. A story that you take part in.
Okay.
Yes, the story is one from her own past, but she's convinced that she's living through these events for the first time. You'll play the part of the close friend she never had, someone she can trust, who can change the person Aranias becomes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that in a minute. First, I want to get this. I don't think there's any other books. I'm gonna go up here and check anyway. Oh, there is. Empty bookshelf. Very exciting. Down we go. Okay, hold on. Let me take a quick look around. It's the Spinner's Cottage. Kind of want to go get this. We can come back here and talk to him. Go get this sky shard real quick. Oh, of course, it's up top. How does one get up there? That I'm not sure. Maybe going around this way? Yeah, there we go. Who is still attacking me? Don't know. Sky Shard. Okay. Now let's head back to the cottage. I am going to take a quick bio break and check on the puppy and the weather to see how much longer. So I have, but I will be right back. So just hang tight and I'll be right back. I'm back. Apparently the dog has decided the safest place in the house is in the kitchen.
Aranias wants to see the Wilder King. I'm his gatekeeper. To see him, you ask me nicely, and then I tell you a story. A story that you take part in. Yes, ask nicely. Of course. Now.
Okay, I have to sit down by the fireplace. Or something. Oh, poor puppy. I feel so bad for her, because she's so upset that it's raining.
Have a seat by the fire and let me know when you're ready to hear the story. Remember, imagine the flames are the waves of a vast ocean. Cold waves on a clear blue ocean off the coast of Somerset. Now picture an island. Trees around the island shimmer in the sunlight. Each gently cresting ocean wave sparkles. Many stones, roots, and flowers on the island were shaped by magicka. Only 2 living Altmer possess such power. One of those 2 Altmer stands outside the manor on this island. Her island. Go to her. Become her friend.
Okay. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Anything in here? Not really.
The island of Silitar.
Bookshelf. Anything upstairs? Sure. Beets. Yummy. And corn. Sure, I always put corn in an upstairs cabinet.
I'm so glad you could come. My parents will be back tonight, and I was afraid I'd have to face them alone again.
I don't know what's going on.
That's why I asked you to come early. I'm not sure what will happen either. Before they get back, I want to be carefree. We can visit some of our favorite places together.
They're gone?
They were afraid, like everyone else. After I raised up the land under the sea and smashed that ship, even though nobody got hurt, they said my magic was too dangerous. You're the only one who isn't afraid of me. You're not afraid, right?
No.
You don't know what this means to me. Now, what will we do first? I know, let's race to the lighthouse like we did when we were little. Bet you still can't catch me.
Okay. Go. Let's race to the lighthouse. Wait, where am I going? Oh.
Watch your step!
Really?
Don't trip!
I see how she is. She's a cheater. Hey, Limbo. Oops, I went the wrong way. In other words, I'm gonna lose.
Not bad. You're pretty fast.
Did you just bind my legs up with vines?
Maybe. You know, I've always had a special connection to the land. Sometimes things happen and I don't even think about it. It just happens.
It's cheating.
I'm sorry, it just happened. Wait, something's
The
wrong.
dog
Can you
is
feel that?
hiding in
land's
the
pain,
kitchen.
Burning hot. Look, the farm's burning!
Where's the farm?
Over the rise. Wait. Too many footsteps and it's too early for my parents' return. Boots. Boots. There are invaders on Silitar. We have to stop them.
Okay. This is weird. Don't remember this quest from the last time I did this, but that's okay. It's been a while. So let's go clear the farm of bandits. Anyways, what just happened is she wanted to race to the lighthouse, but then she cast spells so I couldn't run. So, pretty much cheating. And the dog is really upset. Which is weird because it's not even currently raining. She just thinks it's raining, so she is sitting in the kitchen shaking.
He goes to the city just for the pickpockets. Says it's the only love he ever gets.
Okay, let's get the rest of these bandits. I feel awful for the puppy, but there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, at this point, she's just gonna have to decide that she's gonna be okay. I don't know how to get her to do that at this point in time. And I don't think taking her to bed is going to work either, because she's just going to panic and scratch at the door and wake up Bruges. Yeah, Cassie's... It started thundering earlier, and she really got upset about it. Well, look at that. I leveled. I don't really want a serial assault crate. Thanks anyway. Alright. Let's go kill this guy. Or gal. Sorry. Misgendered. There we go.
No one attacks my island.
That's okay. I mean, she will calm down eventually.
What have they done to my farm? Why would they do this? Animals!
Where'd they come from?
Does it matter? I'm tired of this. Everyone wants to hurt me or use me, and it stops now. Where were you when my parents tested me? Where were you when I needed you most? You left me. Why are you even here? Do you want something from me too?
I want to help you.
I'm sorry. After my parents left, I felt so alone. I couldn't find you. People kept coming. They'd attack, hound me, want me to show them what I can do, like I was a circus animal or some kind of pet. I shouldn't take it out on you.
Didn't realize how upset you were.
No, it's not your fault. Thanks to you, these bastards didn't get very far. They could have destroyed everything. It's getting late. We need to clean up before my parents return. Meet me at the manor later.
Okay.
Come, I must speak with you once more.
Oh, that scared me. Okay, let's go talk to this guy.
In her tale, Aranias was volatile, and she swung between anger, shame, and hope. Feared by her own parents because of her abilities, she faced the bandits alone. This made her bitter and hardened against others, vulnerable to outside influences.
I love Changeling. Changeling is so cool. I had a little puka fairy at one point. That was so much fun. It was actually played in and amongst a larger White Wolf game, so I was the only Changeling, but it was still fun.
You will soon see it for yourself. But first, you should view another scene from Aranias' past.
I believe we're talking about the role-playing game,
Are you
Changeling, which is part of the White Wolf universe, like Vampire the Masquerade. The werewolf, the apocalypse, that stuff.
Of course not. For her, it hasn't happened yet.
No, that's okay,
Remember,
Solomon.
I put you into her past to help her when she's at her most vulnerable. She lashed out at you just now because she can't fight against her parents. She trusts you. That's what's important.
Okay, ready to see more. Okay.
Why are your clothes all wet? Mother, what do you think of this tree? How about this island you're standing on?
The ground is soaked. I'll need new shoes now.
I made it.
What? You made the ground soggy?
The island. I made this little island.
What? Ara, what do you mean you made it?
These trees, those rocks, none of this was here yesterday. The ground is wet because I used my magic to pull it up from under the water.
Oh, Ara, what have you done?
That's weird. Okay, let me catch up on chat. The PCs needed to make two AIs work together. They were in different times because we were in the dreaming. In the past, there was a male AI who was steampunk. In the future was a sleek, high-tech female AI. That's really cool. I love that. Okay, let me get out of there. Go talk to this guy.
Gifted with a rare and powerful ability, Aranias tried in vain to win her parents' affection.
What happened next?
So much happened next, but I especially draw your attention to two particular events. One scene is atop the lighthouse, the other in the Manor's Great Hall. They will help you understand more about our troubled Altmer, I hope.
Is that all I need to do? Understand her?
No. The greatest challenge comes next, and Aranias needs you. Her parents returned after the attack on the farm, and brought with them the people they considered their daughter's only hope, the Veiled Heritance. She should not face this alone.
Where is she?
Getting changed at the manor. You should do the same after you watch those scenes. You'll find a change of clothes in the guest bedroom off the Great Hall. Then, go to Aranias in the garden.
Okay, I have to get dressed now? Okay. Okay. This quest is just getting weirder and weirder. It's a pretty island though. Even if she did make it. Turns out they were the same AI but 100 years apart. So the PCs found out the AI was in fact trans, and there was a whole storyline about moving towards who you want to be, but still being kind to who you were. Oh, that's an awesome story. I love that. Bookshelf. And backpack. Bookshelf. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Find the lighthouse. Sorry, I guess I go up. Okay, this is weird. Wow. It's pretty cool looking though.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky they're alive. How many more ships will you sink?
It was an accident.
Accidents are spilling water, dropping glass. You lifted a ship out of the ocean with a wall of rock.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Your mother and I will discuss your punishment. Go.
I might have made the trans player have emotions, but everybody really liked it. Yeah, that's a really cool story. Now we go back downstairs. This is just weird. Now where do I go? All the way up to the Great Hall. Okay. Oh, I can't mount here, so apparently I have to run all the way there. Okay. And what else do I need to do? That the way out of here? I guess that's the way out. Don't need to go out of here. I need to go into the manor. And find that story. I want to look around a little bit, because I might be able to find some patterns. Apple baked fish. That sounds cool. And none of this is stealing. I am down for that. Okay, desk. Nope, can't loot that. Can't loot that.
Your father and I leave
Cabinet.
for Somerset in the morning. I won't do it again, I promise. I'll try harder. Don't leave me behind. Don't grovel. It's unbecoming.
Oh.
I will return with help to control your temper.
Oh. Why can't I loot this?
What sort of training, father?
Oh, because that's where I changed clothes. Okay, now I have to talk to her. Oh, I have to wear a dress? Yikes. What if I don't want to wear a dress? I mean, I guess. Let's go check upstairs first and make sure there isn't anything to loot up here. Bookshelf to read. Another bookshelf to read. Who puts fish in a cabinet? Okay, alright. I do believe I have looted everything. Let's now go check outside and meet up with her. You wanted a storyline where where no one was really evil, they were just in conflict for legit reasons. And you couldn't solve things by smashing them. See, that's the kind of our roleplay games that I find really fun. In fact, we have a habit in our current campaign of doing things that the DM doesn't expect. Like, he put us in this huge maze that we were supposed to, like, fight everything. We ended up talking our way out of every single fight in that maze. And we got through with absolutely no combat. And he was like, what the heck? So yeah, we're always getting into trouble. And we're gonna say, fine, how's the party?
There are so many people. And look, it's High Kin Lady Estrie. Why is she here? I bet my parents want me to show off my powers. I thought they were bringing me a teacher or something.
You sound hesitant.
Hesitant? I hate this, and they've got something particular they want to see. Would you do me a favor and find out? Mingle among them, eavesdrop. Find out what they've planned for me.
And when you know what's planned?
I'm not sure yet. They'll probably want another statue raised from the ground. My parents treat that like a party trick, and this is a party after all. But the way they're talking, it sounds more dangerous, and I'm a bit worried, to be honest.
Okay. Well, let's go talk and see what we can find out for her. Okay.
Her parents invited me to witness her powers firsthand. She lifted the ground up under my very feet. Her demonstration today will not be one of skill, but of character.
Okay. So I also have to eavesdrop on these guys, which I'm going to go over here.
Under demonstrates amazing potential.
A noble high
Why
elf
are we
raised
bothering
in
with this
such
girl and her
environs.
clods of dirt?
It's a travesty.
Under could melt them with hardly a thought. What do they call her? The Rock Witch? Hilarious. Provincial.
Okay, what else do I need to eavesdrop on?
Her parents did right to come to me. Only I can help the poor thing.
Let's go listen to this one. Can I hide behind something?
Onder has one of the little beggars in the field, away from the house. Aranias will demonstrate her talents on the other. Her demonstration will determine how we employ her talents.
Okay. So we're supposed to go talk to Ander, who's out in the field. And of course I can't mount, so I have to run all the way there.
I'm afraid this one is about to die. I didn't realize how frail Bosmer were.
Wait, Aranias is supposed to demonstrate her power on a Bosmer?
Not this goblin-faced meat-eater, his wife. Wait a minute. You're not with the Heritants?
You're right. I stand with Aranias. Thank you. Okay, where did they take your wife?
They will give her to the witch, the Rock Witch. The land will kill her. They said the land...
Not if I can stop them. Oh, good, he just croaked. Okay, now what does the storyteller want?
Anda. That's not
You
supposed to
can't
happen.
sleep either? Oh, I'm sorry. What do you mean that's not supposed to happen?
Oh, don't worry. It was an entertaining twist, to be sure. But sadly, as real as it may seem, this is just a story. In real life, you were not there to kill Anda.
Is he more dangerous in real life?
He has had considerable time to grow in power, and his temper has not gotten any longer, if you understand me. It seems the Veiled Heritants have sent him after Aranias to ensure she kills the Wilder King, or dies if she fails.
How do you know that?
I met him. He wanted to get into this story, but he wouldn't ask nicely. But there's nothing we can do about that right now. We have a story to finish. Aranias' big moment is about to arrive. You should go to her.
Where is she?
In the garden. She's been commanded to kill the wife of this Bosmer. You should hurry to her. She faced this alone last time.
Okay. This is a weird story. I hope you can wind down okay. And you probably shouldn't have tried to go to bed so early. Yeah, that's the problem with trying to reset schedules. Okay, we're supposed to watch the demonstration.
This creature is no different from those who burned your farm. Please. Aranias, my child, raise the ground up to trap this animal. Please let us go. Aranias, do you remember how helpless you were when your farm burned? Good. Good. Now tear this animal apart.
Okay, that's just getting a little on the weird side. Aranias.
This is my test. If I can take the life of this girl, it means that I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
That's not a sacrifice, that's murder.
What about the Bosmer who attacked my island? What were they, Dominion ambassadors? A peace mission?
Those were bandits. This woman did nothing to you.
If I refuse to kill this Bosmer, then what? I'll be alone again. The Rock Witch of Silitar, a monster for fairy tales.
You're not alone, I'm here.
You're here with me now, but what about later? No, no, that's not it. I must trust myself. Believe I can do what's right. I don't need anyone, you or the Veiled Heritance, to guide me.
What are you gonna do?
I am stronger than this. I won't murder an innocent to prove I can, no matter who demands it. The Veiled Heritance won't control my destiny. I will. I can do this, and I shall.
Okay.
No, I won't do it!
Oh god, bright light. Okay. Well, let's go outside and talk to the storyteller.
You were a fine character, most enjoyable, and it looks like you made quite an impression on Aranias.
What just happened? Where'd she go?
As one story ends, another reaches its climax. Our little bit of mischief was a success. Because of you, Aranias may very well betray her masters to defend the Wilder King.
Okay.
Truly, I hope we never need change a story so extensively again. Though we spinners can do so, it's usually better to let a tale conclude on its own. Usually.
What is it that I have to do?
Venturing into the story of Aranias' past has sown the seeds of her transformation, but they have yet to sprout. Even now, she and Anda blaze a trail of destruction toward the Wilder King's throne. Their intention is to destroy him.
How can I protect him?
Preserving his life may be impossible at this point, but you must try. Without him, the Valenwood will rage out of control. The only hope lies with Aranias and with you. Go to Greenheart and follow the trail of fire to the Wilder King's throne.
Okay. I don't remember that from the last time I was here. That was wild. Okay, so these are all the same book. Let's go get it. Dun, 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 dun. Although, oh hey, look.
What else can you take from me?
I don't plan on taking anything right now, buddy. We're just going to... that's already known. That's already known. Just getting rid of stuff that I don't need. Clear up a little bit of inventory. Repair my gear. And you can have your, moment. I'm curious, is there a thieves' trove over here? No, there is not. So, fine. This game, literally, the story is why I play it. They have crafted it so lovingly. They have stuck to the lore, and it supports playing solo better than most. I play it for the story. And to be quite honest, we have not gotten out of, like, we started with the base game stuff that came out when the game originated, and I'm trying to do it in order so I can actually play the story without, the only thing I do that's out of order is the festivals that happen, I don't know, like once a month or once every other month. And you can get all kinds of cool stuff from them. But this game is so much fun to play. It's not grindy. One of the best things, the two things that I like the most is, one, you can be any one of the 6 classes, and that class could be anything. It could be a magic user, it could be a stamina user. You could be a tank, a healer, or magic DPS, or stamina DPS. And that class can do, every class can do everything. And they all do it a little bit differently, but all are viable. And all, if you enjoy playing them, that's the style that maybe that works for you. But yeah, and the other thing that I find really cool, let me see if I can remember it, is that you can go to any part of the story, anywhere through the years of DLC that they've put out. You can play in any order you want to. You don't have to play it in order. You don't have to be leveled to a certain level to get to a certain zone. It levels with you. So wherever you go is fine. So you can go wherever you want. The only things that you have to be geared and leveled for are the endgame content, like the trials and the veteran dungeons, which I'll be honest, I've been playing for 2 years. I haven't missed doing them. I haven't done any of them. And the crafting is so nice. Okay, so let me... the explorer's log is in there. I don't really need that quest, so we're going to go over here and see if I can find the book. I'm just looking for the book. And maybe some ore. The other thing that's really cool is that you can join up to 5 guilds. And all of your characters will be in any guilds you choose. So you can pick, say you want a role-playing guild on one character, but you need to have like a trading or a crafting guild on another character. You've got 5 slots to pick your guilds. So it's one of the better MMOs I've tried, and I've tried quite a lot. Okay, is the book in here? It is. Book. Backpack. Okay, let me see. Where am I headed to now? I could go do that. Don't really want to. Why don't we head down this way? Basically what I'm doing with this character is running through each of the areas just to get the skill points out of them, because I've already completed all of the quests basically in the base game on my main, so I don't think I need to do it on every character, if that makes sense. I mean, I could, but there's no reason to. Okay, let's get this book. Backpack is empty. I want to go get this, because that's got a sky shard in it. That, and I don't, like, I can always go back and finish the other quests if it starts to bother me that I haven't been 100% completionist, which it could. But having, like, you can have up to 18 character slots, and I literally have 18 characters that I have planned. You can be a vampire, you could be a werewolf, you can be, there's 6 different classes. Each class can be tank or DPS or healer, and I kind of really wanted to just try out everything and find out, you know, what I really like. So I'm just going through them a little bit at a time. One character starts and the next one is at a different place. So I have it all scheduled out on a spreadsheet. That's because that's who I am. And there's a lot of different difficulties in this as well. Like these delves, this is a small dungeon that you can come in, you can get these sky shards, which gives you skill points. You can get loot from the bosses. You could absolutely play as a lusty Argonian maid. What's funny about that is I have this character of mine, I built a house for her, or I decorated a house for her, in the wood elf style, since she's a wood elf. And I literally put Volume 1 and Volume 2 books of the Lusty Argonian Maid sitting right next to the master bedroom bed. Like, where else would those books go? Really? It was fun to decorate, though. Alright, I need to go through here. Are there any books in here? Yeah, but not to the other side. Oh goody, there's ogres everywhere. I love ogres. Yeah, and I put a bunch of kids' stories next to the bunk beds that I put in there. Well, I made bunk beds. It didn't really come with them. In fact, I can show you that house here in a second. Let me finish this delve and get to the way shrine so I can get back here easily. And I will show you the house. It's pretty cool. Classic bedtime material, exactly. I have like a book of riddles for the kids, and I have a little music box that's playing music. And I'm just picking up lore books in case they have skill points in them. Because they can. Every time you hear a ding, see, there's a skill point. Just got one from one of those books. And we're gonna go over here. Oh, somebody just killed him. That's okay. I don't really need to kill the boss because I've killed him on a different character. I assure you, you can find a, there are so many costumes and everything that you can get. Yes, there are made costumes in the game. And Argonian costumes and all sorts of stuff. Do I really want to wait for this guy to come back? No, I don't. So we're gonna get out of here. Because I don't need to kill the boss. I have it. They have recently changed it so that if you've killed a boss on one character, it counts for the other character. Which I appreciate because that means I don't have to do it on everybody. But I have a bunch of mods that are like quality of life type stuff. One of which is a skill point finder mod. Here, I'll pull it up. And it literally shows there are currently 522 skill points in the game. And this shows you where to get all of them. These are all group dungeons that you can do. You get one from each one that you complete the quest in. These are storyline quests and the sky shards in every zone. These are public dungeons, which are basically, they're like a group dungeon. They're harder than the delves, but they're not as hard as, say, a group dungeon. So you can solo them if you've got decent DPS. And there is also PvP in the game if you wanted to. You can also PvE in the PvP zone, which I did with my main character. This Cyrodiil here. This is, ignore all the books here, but this is the main PvP zone. It's a huge area. There's also a Imperial City stuff. There's also battlegrounds and stuff like that. I need to get to here. That's where I'm heading to, and then I will go show off my house. Actually, the house that I designed for this character was also designed at the time for a housing contest. Yeah, I can get there this way, I think. Maybe? I did not win the contest. I was a little salty about it because I thought mine looked a lot better than everybody else's. But yeah, there are guilds that basically their entire purpose is role-playing. There are guilds that all they do is do trading with the guild auction houses. Like every guild has the possibility of having its own dedicated trader somewhere in the world. Like I can show you, not in this city, but in most cities you will find, like here, this is a guild trader that only people from that guild can put stuff on, but everybody else can access and buy things from. See, like there's all this stuff on here. Oh, lots of treasure maps that are really cheap. I don't need to buy more treasure maps. We'll just go there. I don't need to buy them. Okay. So let me go show you my house, which is, yeah, this is the actual entire map of Tamriel. There are so many places they have not filled in yet, but there's a lot that they have, and it's really, really interesting. Let's go to my house. I actually have 17 houses. Most of them are apartments, and most of them are not furnished. I have plans to do all of them and do like a house for like each character, but I haven't gotten around to it, and houses and furnishing is expensive in the game. So this is, let me dismiss, cancel. Okay, so this is the house I decorated for this character. It's all decked out in wood elf stuff. The fireplaces all have a bucket for safety because, of course they do, because that's me. We've got this little trellis. I put this in. I put the skull on the rock there. We've got some of my mounts and pets hanging around. I put in this it's like a little lean-to. And this, we've got a little gathering area in here with trophies on the walls from some of the different places. Up here is another little gathering zone. And then in here is the This is the kitchen and living area for the whole thing. We've got the kitchen, we've got some stuff hanging up food-wise. We have the Wood Elf Gourmet sitting on the thing, as well as a cleaver, some fish, and we have this fun little desk area with a chest and tapestry on the wall, of course. And then upstairs, this is best at night, but it's not quite nighttime, so that's okay. But this is the sleeping quarters. This is the kids' room with the little swing and some riddles by the bunk beds that I made. The master bedroom with the lusty Argonian maid sitting here, as well as a bunch of other Wood Elf themed books. And the music box here. But yeah, I put this all together. And then I did a bunch of stuff out in the yard as well. We'll go back through here. I had way too much fun with the Wood Elf theme. So I put in these path lights. And a bunch of the trees are furnishings. I put in this Fires of the Wilder King. Then up here, I had a little bit of fun, and I put in a little bit of a Hagraven ritual thing. We've got some totems on the tree. I thought it was cool. I had a little bit too much fun on that. And back here we have a stable area for her mount and its baby. Got a hay cart, some apples to feed them. And then we have the little hand fasting totem there. And some other stuff just sort of hanging out. But yeah, I had a lot of fun decorating this. I have a house for my orc that I'm working on, which was fun too. Okay, let's see. Back to Greenheart. Actually, no, let's not do that just yet. I think I should go back. Let's go to this house, because you can travel to any of your houses for free. Going to the way shrines costs a little bit of money. Not a lot, but a little bit. This is one of the apartments. I don't believe I have anything in this apartment. I think it's completely bare. Yeah, it's just me and the bear. I'll have to figure out what to put in there. Okay.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home?
6 hours till that timer's up. Let's go do my crafting stuff for the day. Do I have any stolen stuff? I do. So I should visit the Thieves Guild to sell it. Do 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 do. The fun thing about thieves in this game is that every thieves guild, or every major city has a outlaws refuge for the thieves guild, and they have 2 entrances to each of them. One from inside the town, the other is from outside the town, so if you're wanted and you need to get to a fence to get your bounty off, you can still get to it without having to fuss with the city. So you can truly just be a thief.
What delights have you pilfered for me today?
Let's sell this. Yay. And then we'll head back out. Do 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 do. I find that this game, as opposed to a lot of the other ones, I can play on a more casual basis. Like, you don't have to play a whole bunch of time every day just to have a viable character. Like, even a baby character can be fairly viable, which is very nice.
If I just knew this land better, I'd go find him myself. Lighted fire song.
Crafting. Okay, let's get these done. I should have stuff to decon. Going to deconstruct all of that. Craft the stuff that we need to do for the quest. And then go check out this over here. Deconstruct the stuff for materials. Craft the stuff I need. Okay. Next place is up here.
There's an urgent task for you.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll grab that quest here in a second.
Comrade, a message for you.
Okay. Pick up that quest. Ow. I have an eyelash in my eye.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and
Oh yeah,
in a
and the
brand new
newest
card game.
this year's content added a fun card game into the game as well. And it actually is an original, interesting, and fun card game. Which I was quite surprised at. I didn't expect it to actually be fun to play. I was like, oh, they're trying to get more people in. No, it's actually fun. Okay, let's get this done. What can I decon? Crafting. And then one more thing to craft upstairs. Pristine water. Do I have anything I
Was
can
it Clovis?
sell? This. This. Do do do. Okay, all that stuff is fine. To repair my items. We'll go turn these quests in.
Going to have to shift all these if more supplies come in.
The hand of Ariel is always
Bet
on
the
our
dead
shoulder,
of Tanzelgo
guiding
had
us
a
through
lot
life.
to say about Irene.
Okay, let's hop in here.
Five-fold veneration.
Okay, deposit this. Okay, so this goes in, this goes in. This, oh, oops. This, oh, we'll keep that. This, I don't want to keep. This, I can learn. This can go in. I think that's the only one I have on me currently, is this one that I need, but Grot is not. Okay. Do I have anything
Five-fold veneration.
I need to learn in here? I do. At least a few things. That is for Gra. Do 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 do. Okay. Very good. That should mean that my inventory is pretty much under control. Yes. Mint is supposed to keep you from beating it. Got to the end just as the clock hit 0. Oh no! Oh yikes. Kirby and the Forbidden Kingdom. That's actually a game my son plays. He really likes it. But then again, he really likes cute things, and Kirby is cute, so it makes sense. Let's do my dailies on my main character. Oh, congratulations. It's always fun to beat a game. I haven't beat very many in my day. I tend to go through game phases where I'll play one game for a while, and that's the only game I want to play, and then I'll be like, I'll just get burned out on it, and I'll be like, I'll come back to it later. And usually I do. Okay, so let's grab this, this, and there's one thing in here that I don't have learned. This thing. I don't think there was anything else. No, there isn't. There's some stuff I can make. But I don't really want to do that today. So, no big deal. Let's learn that. Then we'll go do our dailies. At least the crafting ones. And anybody who has played Skyrim will recognize the city that I'm in. This is Solitude. And it has been absolutely lovingly created. And it is just, it's pristine. It looks so much like it. Like the Bard's College and everything. All of that is for deconning. One of these days I need to get back to Elden Ring. I had a really good time with it, but it was a little bit more difficult than not that I anticipated, just a little bit more difficult than I was into at the time. Okay, let's do these. Decon these. Create. I don't know why I have stuff. Good question. Copper. Ooh. Awesome. Now I have a chromium plating. Titan board strength set. Okay, that's not to be... Yeah, it's a CP 160. We're gonna keep it. So I don't think I have another one. I do not. Alright. That's okay. I haven't gotten very far in Elden Ring at all. I don't think I even... Well, I got past like the tutorial boss thing. But I don't think I got to another boss. Well, other than the one that I bypassed. Because he was annoying me. Go cooking fire. Let's see. And in here. And one more to do.
There, thief.
Okay.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Hey, Gibbs, how are you? I am up in the middle of the night with the pupper because she is upset again. I don't know where she just went. I just heard her though. I'll have to go check on her in a second. Let's see. Did I get anything interesting? Not really. Let's go sell some stuff. Do. Got woken up early? Yeah, I haven't been to bed yet. And it's 3:30.
My sails have been up.
Luckily, I will be able to sleep in tomorrow. No, hang on to that. Don't need that. That goes in the bank. Do.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
I'm just running through some daily crafting quests.
What do you want?
Enjoying the hospitality of...
Okay, let's deposit. Nope. This. That's all, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's go decon the last couple of things I have. And what was the other thing? Silk shoes. Okay. getting there on these motifs. Slowly. Alright, everybody slamming the door all over the place. This is my newest character. This is the one I was playing earlier tonight. This is Erenthil. And this is Declarana, who I just started recently. And then I also have, this is the main character that I play with, Bruges. This one is also paired with one of his character, and so is this one. The rest of these guys are unstarted, other than these three up here and the bottom three. So I think I need to do her crafting quest as well. And then I'll need to go check on the dog after that. Okay, there we go. Let's hop out of the city.
If I just knew this land better, I'd go find him myself. Yeah. Blighted fire song. Yeah.
Let's do it this way then. No, wait. Back. This one. And I already did the enchanting. Jewelry. No, nope, I need to go get...
Avani's a great blacksmith. His daggers are sharp enough to cut the air.
Oh, I love you guys.
Welcome to the fish stink.
Okay, I need... That's already known. Clarified. Hold on, let's see if I can make the things I'm supposed to.
Have one with me.
Oh, cooking. Grape preserves. There we go. There we go, now I can turn everything in.
I'll go to the tavern after this, have some drinks. I'm told not to say, but your work is the best. Going to have to shift all these if more supplies come in. Shaw's bones, that looks heavy. How much? With Kind's luck, your package will be on the next ship out. I've never lost a shipment. So many goods shipped to Cyrodiil. To end the fighting, or draw it out. No matter.
Okay. Cool. Did I get any treasure maps and stuff? No, I did not. Let's see. I'm getting there. How are we doing on this? 7 of 16, so we're about halfway done with the zone. Not bad. A little bit less than halfway. Alright. I am going to take another quick break. I need to go check on the pupper. And I will be right back.
Indrasa? What have you heard about the Covenant attack?
Nothing since the army pushed them back.
I heard the hero of Balfoyan helped them.
Balfoyan? That's the Argonian mudhole to the east, yes?
I am back. I think she has calmed down enough that I can possibly get some sleep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this now. The weather looks like it has calmed down enough, and she has come out of the kitchen and is sound asleep in her crate. Until I got up to check on her and she's like, hey, where you going? But I think we've gotten to a point where she's calm enough. So I am going to take that as as a sign that I can probably get some sleep. So let me get rid of this last item. Yeah, she's just she's as exhausted as I'm sure I will be tomorrow, because she spent the last 5-6 hours shaking in terror and curled up on the kitchen floor, because that was the only place in the house that doesn't have windows near, and she feels safe in there. She used to feel safe in her crate, but apparently the phobia of rain is getting a little bit worse, so, you know. Oh, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to get some sleep. Let me hop over to this screen and see if I can find somebody to raid who might be doing something more interesting than talking about an upset puppy. Let's see, who's live? She gets afraid if it's just raining. I mean, it could just be sprinkling and she will start shaking and being afraid. It actually thundered, and it was thundering pretty loud, and she just absolutely lost it. Usually, if we know a storm, like a thunderstorm is coming, we'll have given her her tranquilizers ahead of time. But there was nothing on the radar that said anything other than rain. So she was fine, and then it thundered, and we were like, oh, crap. And I knew it was going to take her hours to calm down, and it did. It absolutely did. Well, let's see. Nobody playing ESO, of course, but that's alright. There's a friend of mine who's doing some Sims building. There's another one that's doing some building. Let's see what they're up to and how long they've been live. You know what? I may very well go see. We're gonna go see Pug, I think, because they're a sweetie. Let me
Not much.
get the raid started.
I think they worship Daedra.
I heard they don't live in towns because the dark elf houses hate them.
Just between us.
Okay, we're gonna close that down. And we're gonna go. Well, they're doing some casts, so we're gonna go see Pug. Yeah, I like Pug. She's a sweetheart. So we're gonna go, and she is also the best at pet painting in Sims. She makes pets that are just, they look like the actual pet. Absolutely, and she is so talented. So we're gonna go say hi. Hopefully I will not be back on. Hopefully getting to bed will work and the puppy will be calm enough to get some sleep. For both of our sakes, that would be very nice. So I will be back online tomorrow in the evening with some Sims building. Bruce should be on in the morning. I think he's doing some cyberpunk. That's why he's sleeping and I'm not, because he had morning stream. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care and cross your fingers that this going to bed works, because I really hope it does. So I will see you guys later. Everybody have a wonderful time zone wherever you're at. And I love all of you. Thank you for stopping by and keeping me company.